Hello to my beautiful knights and queens of the world. You already know who it is. It's Mr. Who? Royal Diamond, aka Mr.RoyalNieves, coming back at you with another phenomenal video. So my topic today is gonna be more of a um like enlightened one and empowering one. So my topic is your truth is your light. Your truth is your light. So basically what I mean by that, when you begin to love who you are, how God made you in the depth of all that you are, embracing your beauty and all its beauty, from whatever you've been through, from overcoming, from what you're going through, from what you're experiencing, from what you're dedicating your effort, your time, your creativity to. Allow all that truth of who you are to be your light, that way you're not easily um convinced to do things outside of who you are, or to believe something that has nothing to do with you. That's what I mean. Allow your truth to be the light. And what I mean by that is basically, if you was a smoker, if you did drugs, if you was a cheater, a player, a manipulator, if you did other crazy stuff, but God has healed you and provided the opportunity and the vehicle for you to become the person he's calling you to be, and you have let go of those old traits, and you let go of that old you and those habits and that mindset and that reality, allowing that to be your light is basically when you see other people in the same boat or in the same circumstances that you once was, then you could be that light, not only for your truth to guide yourself and hold yourself accountable, but to help other people who might need that encouragement or your light, shining your light onto other people because of the truth that you are. Basically, it's like if you know your standards, your morals, your integrity, all that you are, those that is part of your light, the light that makes all of you. You get what I'm saying? So allowing that to be your truth, to be your light. That's what I mean. Like knowing your truth, knowing your realness, your non-negotiables, allowing that to be your light. So when temptation comes to try to take you back to where you came from, or try to make you think lower and less of yourself, you go back and you revisit all your accomplishment, all the things God helped you overcome, and now that's your truth. My God is my truth. God is our truth. You get what I'm saying? And you become confident and bold in His Word, and your your testimonials of how He helped you overcome, and allowing that to be the light that will illuminate God's love into all His people, in your family, in your friends, in your place of business, in your own business, but most importantly between you and God. Because the more sound you are in your truth, the more convicted you are in your integrity and the man and the person and the woman and child God made you, there's nothing in the outside world that can try to creep in and try to steal your light, unless you allow it. Unless you allow it. You get what I'm saying? So when you begin to walk in your confidence, in your truth, in your own authentic beauty, because you are beautiful beyond imagination and understanding, beyond what words can begin to express, then nothing can shake your tree. Nothing can make you feel and sometimes this journey takes some time, because sometimes people operate out of like a childlike mentality, still kind of taking people's opinions at face value, allowing their ideas to influence their direction in life and what God is calling them to do. You understand what I'm telling you? So your truth is your light, and be proud of your truth. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes there's like two different things: being proud of your truth, that yeah, I'm proud because God has shown me how powerful He truly is and how faithful He is in certain things in my life, and allowing yourself to be your truth in your beauty, and being vulnerable when you do speak about certain things that you had to overcome, that God helped you overcome, because sometimes that could be a very emotional thing, and sometimes people are still learning to bring down those walls allowing what you overcame not to make you feel ashamed, but to make you feel proud, that you have healed. You gave God praise and glory and thanks because he helped you overcome the old you. Basically allowing your truth to be your light. Jesus Christ is the light in the world, in existence, because of his truth, of his journey, of his imprint, of his identity, of who he is. Not was, is, because he's not a dead God. He's alive. He still lives to this day. Just like God, he's still alive to this day. We serve a powerful, living God. He did not just die and perish. No, he rose and defined absolutely everything. So there's nothing that you cannot overcome when you have God on your side. There's nothing that can try to come against you, trying to convince you of your truth in God, regardless of how that looks like for you, and regardless what anybody has to ever tell you or say to you. Because there's a lot of people, so-called friends, that for some reason want to keep bringing up your past, but who they bringing up do not longer exist. So you're like, no sense in bringing that person up anymore. But that's a whole different topic. That's your personal conversation with the person. If you feel like they're constantly doing this, remember, because it's the funniest thing. It's just like, I remember someone trying to bring something up from my past. You know what I'm saying? Or like an old me, basically. Nothing crazy. But it was just like old me. But I was just confused that you're bringing up like something that is like long gone. I was confused. I was like, okay, so what is, and then, but she felt some type of way because she was like, oh, why didn't you tell me? Because I'm like, because who people talking about? It's not me at all. That's long gone. So it doesn't exist. It doesn't apply to me anymore. It's not who I am now. So for people to continue to bring an old part of me up, it's like, come on now. Like, let's really be on our mature self, not that pettiness or like whatever your intention is, trying to bring up this extraness for no reason. Because everybody has grown out of a lot of things. But there's no sense, like for me, like I have no business and be like, oh, remember when you used to, and remember when you did this, and remember when you did that. But you're talking about someone who was like, that's like what, 20 years ago? Like but that's the difference between mindset and, people still learning how to heal and let go of them living in the past and, creating the now. But with that, I'm done. You already know. I love you. God bless you. I thank you. You already know, take the world by storm. Remember, allow your truth to be your light. Illuminate your brightness so it can dispense the darkness not only within yourself but all those around you. Until my next one, peace.